Hello, all my friends, hello. Hello, all my friends, hello. I'm feeling real silly, so let's start the show. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Ba-da-ba-doo-ba-doo-da-ba-ba-ba. Boo-da-ba-ba-doo-bert. That's a tuba. Hey, Miss Christie. Miss Christie's here. Say hi, Miss Christie. There you go. I just put a Rico in my mouth and I took the paper and I went to fling it. I may or may not have hit Miss Christie.
We'll go with May.
It may or may not have been on purpose.
And we'll go with May.
May? Did I hit you? Sorry. May. May's not till a day or so away. Don't start with me, Miss Christie. Hey, your hair is pink again.
Correct.
It was blonde this morning when I left.
No.
Yesterday was it blonde?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Miss Christie made her hair pink. Justin saying hi, Miss Christie. He didn't recognize you with your new pink hair.
I don't think he's seen me with my pink hair.
I'm very silly. Just had a really good meeting with the people from the fine people from the Rotary Club of Rotary East AM, Winnipeg East AM Rotary Club. And we have 269 tickets sold for the event tomorrow night. And we need to sell another. I'd like to sell another couple hundred tickets because it's all going to various charities. So there you go. That's going to be fun. I'm out of books. I'm out of books to read new ones. So we're going to reread some old favorites, books that I want to read. How does that sound? Sound good? Good. That's what we're going to do. How was your day? Was it good? I hope your day was good. Hi. Huda says hi. Love your hat. Thank you very much. And I talked to Carol, and she likes that I'm buying you a puppy. I like that too.
I do not.
I'm sorry. I'm having a talk with my friend Huda. Anyways.
Huda, no puppy. No puppy. Tazzy, no puppy.
Okay. I can't get me a puppy.
I said, Huda, no puppy.
Okay. We'll just be stuck with cats that are... Today during my show...
Pay more attention to the cats. You could try to take them for a walk.
You won't let me take them for a walk. You would be like, no, stop dragging them behind the car. Like that sort of stuff.
Correct. I would say that.
They should be faster.
That is not the way you take a pet for a walk, though.
I know. I'm just being silly. You put them on leashes and just drag them along. I wonder. I bet you Cosmo would be okay. Gracie would not.
No.
Gracie would be
neither of them.
And then when I slept, she'd wake up. She'd go, what were you thinking? Yeah, it's probably all that. Cosmo more because Cosmo would probably go for a walk, but the loud noises would spook him.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Last time he went for a walk, he got abandoned. Right?
Yeah.
Not by us. So, hey, shall we read some books, Miss Christie? I think
yes.
It's a good idea. Let's read this book. What Do You Do with an Idea? This book is written by Kobi Yamada, and it's illustrated by May Bessom. And it's from New York Times. Oh, no, it's not. It's a New York Times bestseller. And it's a really great book. It's called What Do You Do with an Idea? And it's... what is the publisher? Apparently I'll get in trouble if I don't find the publisher. It was published. So there you go. That's what we need to know. It was published. Annette, how are you today? Miss Christie, I'm going to get you to put that over there. What day is today? I think it's day 406. And today, this is book 727. And the next book I read is going to be 728. I don't have my other glasses, so we'll use these ones. One day, I had an idea. Where did it come from? Why is it here? I wondered, what do you do with an idea? What do you do with an idea? At first, I didn't think much of it. You know, it seemed kind of strange and fragile, and I didn't know what to do with it. So I just walked away from it. I acted like it didn't belong to me. But it followed me.
Ideas have a tendency to
They do that. Did you just think of that? Yeah, you run with it. You run with an idea. Unless that idea is scissors, then you're not allowed to run with scissors.
Correct. You don't.
Or you can't run with a scissor lift either. Do you know why? It's really heavy. It's huge. I worried that what others would think. What would people think of my idea? What would they say about my idea? I kept it to myself. I hid it away and I didn't talk about it. I tried to act as if everything was the same as it was before my idea showed up.
Yeah, it can be hard to put an idea out into the world.
Well, you're setting yourself up for scrutiny, right?
Yeah.
But there was something magical about my idea, I had to admit. I felt better and happier when it was around. I like the fact the idea is an egg.
Yeah.
You know why? Because most ideas are excellent. Like getting a puppy, for example.
That is not an excellent idea.
I'm not even joking. For sure. Well, we shall see. We shall see. That's pretty good egg jokes right there. I'm not going to lie to you. It wanted food. It wanted to play. Actually, it wanted a lot of attention. Talking about puppies. It grew bigger, and we became friends. Look how big it is. It's getting huge.
That is.
It's just like a puppy. You can carry a puppy in your backside. You can. If we had a puppy, we wouldn't need a rudimentary working knowledge of arcs. That's science.
That is not science.
100%. It showed it to other people, even though I was afraid of what they would say. I was afraid that if people saw it, they would laugh at it. I was afraid that they would think it was silly. And many of them did. Many of them said it was no good. They said it was too weird. They said it was a waste of time and it would never become anything.
Yeah, people sometimes get a little bit odd when they hear new ideas.
Oh, definitely.
It can be
right?
a little bit scary to...
The sun moves around the earth, right? And we know now.
Earth is round.
The earth is round. At first, but that's things like people like Copernicus and Aristotle and Pythagoras and things, right? These were thinkers and they had these ideas, right?
Darwin.
Even Darwin and Da Vinci and all these great thinkers, and they were people were like, well, that's not those aren't great ideas. It turns out they're true ideas too, right?
Yeah.
The Wright brothers.
Yeah.
And at first, I believed them. I actually thought about giving up my idea. I almost listened to them. See, if Thomas Edison didn't have an idea, he wouldn't have thought about what a light bulb should look like. That's science. But then I realized, what do they really know? This is my idea, I thought. No one knows it like I do, and it's okay if it's different, if it's weird, and maybe a little bit crazy. I decided to protect it, to care for it, and to feed it good food. I worked with it, I played with it, and most of all, I gave it my attention. Feed it good food. That's a great way of saying, positive stuff, right?
Yeah.
Definitely. My idea grew and grew, and so did my love for it. It's a pretty big idea now.
It's getting big.
What's the big idea? Well, that's the big idea right there. His idea is to teeter-totter next to a bear. Not all ideas are good. I built it a new house, one with an open roof where it could look up at the stars, a place where it could feel safe to dream. I liked being with my idea. It made me feel more alive. I could do anything. It encouraged me to think big and then to think bigger. It shared its secrets with me. It showed me how to walk on my hands because it said it's good to have the ability to see things differently. I couldn't imagine life without it. Then one day, something amazing happened. My idea changed right before my eyes. It spread its wings, took flight, and burst into the sky. I don't know how to describe it, but it went from being here to being everywhere. It wasn't just part of me anymore. It was now part of everything. And then I realized what you do with an idea. You change the world. And that's the end of the book. Your idea can change the world. Many ideas have changed the world. Some for good and some for bad, right?
Correct.
That's it, right?
Yeah.
That's it. Just like when I first decided I wanted to have a big Daddy Tazz and Friends fundraiser, right? It's a lot of work and it's a lot of this, a lot of that. Well, tomorrow will be my 20th annual. Well, 19 and a half annual, because we're not going to have the 20th annual online. We're going to have it. So it's a 19 and a half annual. Half. It's hard to say 19 and a half annual.
Yes.
That's it. That's what we're doing. But somebody said there's been many times where people said, well, that's not a really good idea, and I just did it anyway. Like buying a puppy.
No.
I think that's a good idea.
I know you think it's a good idea.
I know.
But
It's a pretty, I bet if I took a poll of all the people watching right now, they all think it was a pretty good idea.
Oh, I know a lot of people think it's a good idea, but they don't live in this house.
We could invite them to live here.
No.
Lots of people. And we wouldn't have to figure out the area under an arc because we have a dog, and we don't need to do that if we have a puppy. That's just science.
That's not science.
Yeah.
No.
We have to figure out an area under an arc, though. Hey, here's a book by Mo Willems. Mo Willems wrote, what books did he write, Miss Christie? He wrote the Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus.
Correct.
And the Piggy and Elephant Piggy Adventures. He also wrote Leonardo the Terrible Monster.
Terrible
Monster. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Bev says no puppies. Well, then you have to explain that to Miss Christie, because Miss Christie just said right with her eyes, "Oh, I want a puppy."
I did not.
You said with your eyes. You said
I
it.
did not.
With your eyes, you did.
I did not.
I might be misreading because you're behind glasses, but maybe your glasses made your eyes go, "I want a puppy."
I don't think
like
so.
That. That's it. Oh, now you're doing this. This is not a I want a puppy face. That's the. You didn't have that mark between your eyes before you met me. Did you know that?
Yeah, I did know that.
Okay. Here, you can hold that there. Your pal Mo Willems presents Leonardo, the Terrible Monster. Leonardo was a terrible monster. He couldn't scare anyone.
Yes, because he's too cute.
He couldn't scare anyone. He didn't have 1,642 teeth like Tony. Now I'm going to have to put my glasses on because this is true. What does that say there? Sometimes.
Note, not all teeth shown.
He didn't have 1,642 teeth like Tony. Note, not all teeth shown.
You were kind of... There you go.
It's too close to my face.
Careful of the teeth.
He wasn't big like Eleanor. Those toenails look like my toenails.
Yes, when your toenails are painted.
Yeah.
We could get you an ankle bracelet and...
I know it's time to cut my toenails because each one of my little toes look like a little wizard wearing a hat.
And you go clickety clackety as you walk across the floor.
And he wasn't just plain weird, like Hector. I'm weird.
I'm a little weird too.
Little?
I'm a lot weird too.
Yeah, I like it that you're weird. If
I
you're
prefer
weird and you know
people a
what, buy a
little bit
puppy.
weird.
Pardon?
I prefer people a little bit weird.
Oh yeah, definitely. Leonardo tried very hard to be scary, but he just wasn't.
He's so cute.
One day, Leonardo had an idea. Bing! He would find out the most scaredy cat kid in the whole world and scared the tuna salad right out of him.
Oh boy.
Scaring the tuna salad out of people's fun dun lun.
It's a big plan.
It's in him. No, it's a fish. It's tuna salad. Maybe the salad part's a plant, but the rest isn't a plant, Miss Christie.
I didn't say plant.
You said it's a big plant.
I said it's a big plan.
Oh, my bad. Leonardo researched until he found the perfect candidate. Sam.
Oh, Sam looks a little sad.
He's on 2 pages by himself. Leonardo snuck up to the poor, unsuspecting boy.
It was definitely sneaking, kind of.
Yep.
Like.
That's what I was just doing.
Yeah.
But you have your earplugs in, so you couldn't hear me do that.
Well, I heard it, but I was doing it better.
Oh, you're doing it better. You were doing it different, Miss Christie. Different.
No, puppy.
And the monster gave it all he had. Boogie la boogie 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 bee. Boogie 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 boogie. La la la. Excuse me.
It looks like he's giving it his all,
That's
for
it.
sure.
It is all. Until the little boy cried. Yes! Cheered Leonardo. I did it. I finally scared the tuna salad out of somebody.
I don't see any tuna salad there, though.
Oh.
I see a tear.
No, you didn't, snapped Sam. Oh, yeah? Replied Leonardo. Then why are you crying? My big brother stole my action figure right out of my hands while I was still playing with it, and then he broke on purpose, and it was my favorite toy, and he tried to fix it, but I couldn't, so I got mad, and I kicked the table, and I stubbed my toe on the same foot that I hurt last month when I accidentally slipped in the bathtub after I got sore in my eyes, or soap in my eyes, trying to wash out the bird poo that was my brother's cockatoo pooped on my head, and then I don't have any friends, and then my tummy hurts.
Aww.
It was hard to read that. That's why.
Mm-hmm. They're both pretty upset there.
Then Leonardo made a very big decision. Instead of being a terrible monster, he would become a wonderful friend.
I like that idea.
That's a good idea.
He says, it's okay.
It's okay. But that didn't mean that he couldn't try to scare his friend every now and then. Boo!
It looks like it worked.
That's it. There's tuna salad coming. The end. But yet, the beginning of a lovely friendship. What a great book that is.
Does that make me a monster? I scare you every once in a while.
I know, but that's just by being there. No, that was wrong. I didn't mean it that way. I mean, she doesn't try to scare me. I'll just come out of the bedroom and she'll be standing there. I'm like, ah, because you're like a pink-haired ninja.
I try.
I know. You do try to scare me sometimes. Those times don't always work when you try to scare me.
It's usually when you don't expect me that I scare you the most.
Or when I'm doing stuff I'm not supposed.
Yeah.
Or when I don't expect to.
Yeah.
Mostly when I'm planning.
Mostly when you're doing stuff you're not.
Mostly when I'm planning how to get a puppy into the house with you. Well, see, that's what I'm trying to teach the puppy to go whack, whack. Because you didn't say it couldn't have a duck, right? So that's what I'm thinking. And then I'll go, duck, and you'll go like that, and I'll be like, no, there's a duck. Look at the duck.
All additional residents being brought into the house need prior approval.
I understood none of those words. Anyways, I've got to go train my ducky. That's what it is. Is her hair pink now? It is. Her hair is pink. Pink hair. Miss Christie's got pink hair. Haha. She's got pink hair. So if Albert's there, that means that Yaz is there too. Hello, Yaz. How are you? It is time for me to wrap up. I have lots and lots of work to do tonight for the show tomorrow. So I'll be saying goodnight. And we did pretty good. We're just before 8 o'clock. That means I didn't talk a lot. Because sometimes I talk a lot. And people think, hey, why are you talking so much? I said, I don't think I'm talking that much. And you're like, well, Tazzy, sometimes you talk a lot. I said, I don't think I always talk a lot. Sometimes I don't talk a lot all the time. I don't talk a lot. But sometimes when I think I talk a lot, but I don't. And then I look at the time and I say, oh my gosh, it's been so many more minutes than I thought it was. And I don't realize that I'm talking so much. That's what happens sometimes.
And when you talk more, those days where you're like in that mode where you're talking extra, you're actually talking faster usually as well, so you compress even more words into that's basically what happens.
The good night, Miss Taz and Miss Christie and ABK. That's right, Mr. Justin. Justin, I hear your papa got his inoculation today, so I'm glad for that. Miss Christie, love your hair by Tazzy a puppy. That's awesome. And that said that. I might have made part of that up.
It doesn't say by Tazzy a puppy.
Oh, give Tazzy a puppy.
Do you realize I can read? I can read, Taz.
Show off. Hey, look at my beard. Has got a little curl in it. Right there.
Mm-hmm.
Is that distracting from the puppy?
No.
No? Okay. Good night, all my friends, good night. Good night, all my friends, good night. May your dreams be cheery and your dreams be bright. Good night, all my friends, good night. Sleep tight, all my friends, sleep tight. Sleep tight, all my friends, sleep tight. May your dreams be so silly till the morning light. Good night, all my friends, good night. I just saw Bev pop on here. How's Michael feeling, Bev? Mike was my friend. He was in an accident, so I want to see how he's doing. Hope to see you on TV in the morning. That's right. I will be on CTV Morning Live talking. Oh, you didn't know this, did you? CTV Morning Live, Miss Christie. It'll be on at 8:45, so before you wake up. So, and I can't even watch it because we don't have that channel.
Yeah, we don't.
We don't have cable. There you go. So there we go. I'll be talking about good mental health and the Big Daddy Tazz and Friends 19.5 annual. 19.5 annual. So there we go. Karen, good night. The author Karen is there as well. Mike had surgery and is on the mend. Well, give him a hug for us or tell him how much we love him. Please do that. It would be great. Good night, everybody. And remember, in a world where you can choose to be whatever you want, please always choose to be a puppy, a puppy, a puppy, puppy,
No.
puppy, a puppy. I'm sorry. That's not where that goes. I take that back. I'm going to say puppy backwards. Yippa, 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 yippa. There you go. Choose always to be kind. And remember, it's very important to be kind to yourself as well. That's it. That's it. And be there was something else. Be kind. That's what it is. Always be kind. No, my shirt is bothering me because it's all wonky.
Say goodnight, Tazzy.
Good night, Tazzy. Lots of love from Miss Christie and I. And I'm going to go talk about quacking puppies.
No.
You don't know puppies can't quack. I'm just saying.
No puppies.
She said maybe.